Oke teman-teman, selamat malam. Yang buat yang baru join, di sini kita bakal lanjutin lagi game Hogwarts Legacy. Setelah beberapa hari nggak dilanjut, kita bakal lanjutin lagi nih. Oke, kita langsung continue aja, langsung masuk. Gua harus lebih cepat lagi nih ngelanjutin main story-nya nih teman-teman, karena udah buat side missionnya ini kayaknya harusnya dikesampingkan dulu, lalu yang main story-nya itu didahulukan gitu teman-teman. Oke. Biar cepet tamat dulu gitu sih main story-nya, baru nanti kita mainin yang side missionnya gitu. Tapi ada juga sih side mission yang harus kerjain, yang jadi requirement buat beresin main story si side mission itu. Jadi pokoknya kita ikutin aja lah gitu. Jadi jangan keliling dulu gitu, oke? Ya, kita udah masuk nih, kita tunggu dulu loadingnya. Siapa nih yang udah masuk? Remember the tool that exists to help you navigate objective. The charm compass and minimal can work together to help you reach any objective you track.
Wonder who lives here.
Oke, udah masuk. Terakhir gue ngapain ada di sini ya? Bentar, ini resource-nya belum loading nih, kok masih kayak gini ya? Tunggu dulu bentar. Loncat-loncat dulu lah. Udah gak? Udah belum ya? Nah, udah kayaknya. Oke, sebentar. Kita lihat dulu nih misinya. Wah, lemot. Misi quest. Back to on the path, go to the map chamber. Oke. Gua ngapain ada di sini ya? Baiklah, kita menuju ke map chamber. Langsung aja kita masuk map, kita fast travel aja biar cepet, guys. Hogwarts map. Ini sebelah mana sih? Secret room ya? Ini nih. Oke, gas. Loadingnya lama nih. Kita ketemu sama si Profesor Pig di sini ya. Ditungguin Profesor Pig ya tuh, kan ada di situ.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Lord Gok tuh yang bantuin kita datang ke markas itu ya, campnya si Ranrock loyalis ya.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rockwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
But you didn't see anything. I have some bad news. Bad news apa ya emang? Gua lupa lagi. 3 hari nggak main, lupa lagi gue sama ceritanya. But you didn't see anything. Coba yang ini dulu lah.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Oke, let's go, oke. Kakek ini. Kita bertualang bareng kakek. Yuk, gas. Coba lihat peta, barangkali kita bisa fast travel ke sana supaya nggak perlu jalan kaki dulu, supaya lebih cepat. World map. Rookwood Castle di mana sih? Rookwood Castle-nya di mana sih? Oh, mungkin di quest ya, di sini ya. Lah, nggak ada dong. Mungkin belum keluar. Posisinya di sini, guys.
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Posisinya di sini ya. Oh, ini udah keluar nih. Tadi belum ada. Nah, udah ada ya. Oke. Sip. Kita lihat di peta. Wah, buset jauh banget. Salah. Oh, posisinya di sini. Untung gue udah ada fast travel di sini, guys. Gas lah. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look like any other basic gear you have loot or unique appearance you have collected. Ini masih panjang loh ceritanya, soalnya yang gua tahu itu ada musim gugur, ada musim dingin, sedangkan ini gua masih di musim panas. Oh, deket sini ya. Iya ya, terakhir gua baru sampai sini sih explore-nya waktu pas yang ke rumah pamannya si Sebastian itu kan. Wah, ada apa tuh, banteng. Lari aja gitu. Oh, di atas, guys. Mungkin kita bisa pakai sapu terbang.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Rookwood Castle.
I should dismount here.
Kayaknya harus nunggu malam dulu ya. Oh, enggak.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Mana, guys? Oh, ini. Oh, gue ngebelakangin barusan makanya nggak kelihatan.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here, They never see it coming.
Oh, gua nggak bisa ngilang guys. Bentar, kita harus ganti dulu ini deh. Nah, lalu yang bawahnya kita pakai yang ini, barangkali perlu soalnya. Lalu yang di sini, ini apa sih, lupa lagi gua. Oh, Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa itu ya. Ya udah situ aja deh. Apa mungkin ini ya? Nah, ini pasangnya di sini. Oke. Sekarang kita ngilang dulu. Nyalain dulu buat fast travel tuh, lumayan tuh. Iya, hampir ketahuan dong.
Did you hear that?
Ketahuan.
You. Ha! You're easier to. Akio.
Wait.
Akio.
Dang.
Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Akio.
Gue masih feel-nya feel main Spider-Man kemarin nih. Jadi kaku lagi. Sebentar, di dalam sini ada yang bisa diambil kagak? Kosong. Oh, di peta sih ada di dalam sana ya. Oke, kita maju dulu ke front door-nya nih. Wah, kedatangan tamu. Dang.
Confringo. Leviosa.
Iya, belum. Langsung dicabut nyawanya tuh.
Up there.
Ini
That's our way
buat naik
in.
sini ya. Pakai Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Gini aja gitu ya. Bentar om. Dia pindah lagi dong guys.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known all
My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
have you not acquired enough power here?
Me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
Bring me the horizon.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And
Epic
Ranrock
anak
knows
baik,
about the
YOLO.
keepers.
Hello
Yes,
bro,
I
welcome.
caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Loyalist warrior, wow. Ada banyak, ada berapa, ada. Mana buset, udah datang lagi aja. Siapa ini?
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Akio.
Ayo, jangan kena bro. Bisa.
Levioso.
Itu kebanyakan cuy. Bingung gini gua, ada di belakang, ada di kiri, ada di atas.
Levioso.
Salah yang ini soalnya. Aduh.
Look what you've done. You fight for it.
Levioso.
Iya, salah cuy.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
You just wait till I come down.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
Wes. Langsung mati guys. Wes. Siapa yang berani-beraninya nembak gua? Masih ada. Jadi agak kaku lagi nih gara-gara kemarin mainin Spider-Man 3 hari. Oke. Dalam sini kayaknya ada. Nah, ini ada chat. Lalu sebelah sini juga ada. Kita ambil dulu. Ini ada naga nih. Bau-baunya kita bakalan lawan si naga ini bisa-bisa. Ya, di sini udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi sih kayaknya. Oh, ini ada kotak, nggak ada di peta kotaknya. Ada ini juga, ada uang. Lalu ada baju guys. Kita ganti dulu baju. Baju kita ganti dulu. Oh, offensive tuh berkurang ya. Berkurangnya besar. Defense nambah cuma 1. Nggak bagus lah. Ini juga sama. Ini juga sama. Udah jangan diganti. Lanjut lah.
Revelio.
Apaan tuh? Iya, runtuh dong. Loh, si kakek udah di bawah aja lagi. Ini apa sih?
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Accio. Levioso.
Oh, harus putar ya.
Accio.
Ya, terus satu lagi mana?
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Apa telat ya?
Who wants to be swift?
Is there something to those symbols? There is. I've seen symbols like these before.
Oh,
I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Tadi gagal, makanya nggak kebuka. Charles Rockwood portrait.
Goblin tracks. They're a step
Revelio.
ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Oh. Si kakeknya mana? Bisa tempat apaan ini, guys?
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Suara apa sih sebenarnya? Ini bukan. Iya ini guys.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
This makes no sense. How did? We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial. I deserve to know more first.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Ikut-ikutan aja si kakek. Wow, terbuka lagi jalan.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Lah dia mau nunggu di sini. Udah menghilang. Kita bakal lawan ini lagi nih mah kalau nggak teka-teki lawan monster-monster yang kayak kesatria patung gitu.
Revelio.
Tempatnya selalu kayak gini ya. Loh, ada yang bunyi.
Lumos.
Ah. Wow. Dan gua lewat sana harus gimana caranya? Ah, jendela ini, oke. Ini apa nih bisa ditarik? Coba sebentar, gua masuk dulu ke dalam sini. Apa fungsinya? Loh, kalau di sini ada ini loh.
Revelio.
Kadang suka agak bingung sih sama perbedaannya. Oh, kalau yang ini ada besinya.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, gitu. Oke. Sekarang kita masuk lagi. Oh, kebalik ya. Nah. Oh, kalau yang ini nggak bisa digeser. Ah. Sekarang waktunya geser yang ini. Di sini, bos. Oke. Gimana ya? Kurang tinggi kali ya? Oh, nggak bisa.
Wingardium
Need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Oh, ada peti, ternyata itu peti loh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nah, mungkin di sini. Ya kan, teka-teki lagi. Kalau udah masuk sini mainnya teka-teki, guys. Salah kebalik. Jatuh.
Revelio.
Anjir, suara apaan? Suara apa, guys? Oh, serem banget sih suaranya.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Iya, nggak nyampe dong. Ntar gue penasaran, emang ada apa sih? Oh, tadi jatuh kali ini ya, pakai suara kayak gitu. Oke, berhasil. Itu ya. Oh, masih sama. Salah, salah. Berarti sebaliknya. Nah. Kok gini ya, beda ya? Ternyata dia masih kayak masih halangan di
Wingardium
sini.
Leviosa.
Oh. Oh, ada jalan di situ ya?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ada beberapa ini. Oh, sebentar, sebentar.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Nah, sip.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Tapi gue gak tahu ini fungsi buat apa ya ini. Oh, mungkin masuk situ ya. Enggak lagi. Damn. Oh, kuat ini masih. Enteng ternyata. Oh,
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
iya lawan lagi dong. Oh, hancur ternyata. Coba kita tembak lagi ya. Ya. Ini kemana itunya ya? Malah jatuh ke bawah tadi soalnya.
Lumos.
Terus buat ngebalikin lagi si itu biar si kotak tadi biar muncul gimana ya? Cobalah gua jatuhin diri lagi. Wah, masih belum muncul. Nah, ini muncul. Jalan ke kiri. Ya udahlah.
need to grab onto.
Apa sih, gimana?
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh ini.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps
Lah, apaan
there's a
ini,
way
cuy?
forward from the other side of this one.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Terus gua ngelawannya gimana, coy?
Depulso.
Oh,
Lumos.
salah cuy.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo.
Nah, ini nggak tahu ngelawannya gimana. Ini ngelawannya gimana, cuy?
Prepare.
Cabut.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, oh di sini bisa ya? Dia cuma bisa bentar-bentar doang dilawannya. Pencet lagi.
Accio.
Guys, gimana ini ngelawannya, guys? Paham gua.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Apa harus pakai skill lain gitu ya? Coba pakai ini. Terus ininya pakai ini. Ini yang mana ya, lupa. Descendo. Coba kita ganti Descendo. Gak bisa juga.
Descendo.
Berarti bukan ya? Oh gini ternyata harus bolak-balik sampai muncul si ininya. Ah, dasar.
Revelio.
Mau gua gimana juga nggak bakal kekejar. Nggak bakal kelawan. Orang kita harus muter-muter dulu. Lah. Nah, sekarang bingung juga nih. Oh,
Wingardium Leviosa. Also, Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
gimana sih? Nggak ngerti. Kan ini di sini.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Bingung banget sih gua.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Tapi gua nggak bisa naik di sini. Coba ya. Oh, bisa deh. Kadang itu tutorialnya nggak ada, bisa dilihat, misalkan ada brief gitu yang bisa dibaca ulang sama tutorialnya. Ada 2 ya? Oh. Bentar, gimana maksudnya ya?
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa. Caforzo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wah, ini mah bakal lama banget keliling-keliling di sini.
Lumos. Caforzo. Wingardium Leviosa. Caforzo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nah, ini ngerubah posisinya jadi itu gimana ya? Oh.
Caforzo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Heh. Nah, gini harusnya. Membingungkan, guys. Kebiasaan penuh. Buang aja lah. Oke, udah masuk ya. Oke, lanjut lagi ya. Sorry, barusan restart dulu. Yuk, gas. Kita lihat dulu nih ada clock robes. Tapi nggak bertambah sih. Ini kita hapus aja lah. Kita hapus aja, guys. Ini nambahnya jadi offense-nya jadi 400. Jadi 400, jadi 200. Ini kita hapus aja dulu. Ya dah. Biar nanti kalau ada nggak kepenuhan. Kenapa sih? Oh, ada ini lagi. Enteng kok yang ini mah. Ini apaan ya? Dipecahin? Gak bisa dong ini mah. Mana lagi nih? Ini gue lupa ini dihancurin buat apa ya? Oh, sebelah sana ada. Oh, ini balik lagi, gue lupa. Ini kemana ini, ke sini? Bingung juga ya, banyak arahnya ya. Bentar guys, kayaknya ini tujuannya. Nah, tadi sebelah sana ada pintu lagi. Salah. Siap. Jadinya ini dong. Oke, udah. Cuma gini doang kali ya? Cuma ngambil cash doang. Oke, sip lah, udah. Terus kita lanjut lagi ke sini, guys. Apa nih? Oh, igen. Wah, kayaknya bakal ada musuh. Apa namanya, mirip ya, bos gitulah kayaknya. Soalnya ditambahin, dikasih potion gitu barusan. Oke, yuk masuk yuk.
Revelio.
Tiba-tiba berubah jadi terang. Tap manual dulu lah. Kita save di sini yang 27 jam ya. Oh, ada lawan ini lagi, guys. Wait. Ya, tahu bawah dong. Sialan. jadinya mati. Retry. Itu barusan ada yang layang-layang lagi, berarti kita harus muter dulu ke itu, ke apa, si cermin itu tuh, biar si apa namanya, namanya apa ya, lupa lagi tuh, si patungnya kelihatan gitu si orangnya. Oh, ini mau buat dilempar ya, sorry. Udah muncul belum? Belum muncul guys. Ah. Oh, belum muncul guys. Oh, satu-satu. Buset, banyak guys. Jadi harus muter-muter. Bam. Salah, malah yang itu lagi. Oke, udah. Wait, sampai ngejengkang gitu ya. Aduh, ngapain Asep malah nyalain ini mau? Udah habis ya ininya ya, yang buat dilemparnya ya. Ah. Lupa. Buset, sampai hancur guys. Itu ngelawannya gimana ya? Oh, dia ngeluarin yang bulat-bulat tadi kayak gitu, nahannya gimana caranya ya? Oh, menghindar aja. Wih. Wait. mantap.
What a relief.
Ya gua kepencet itu tapi nggak kepake apa-apa, lupa pada ada ini. Ada ini tapi nggak ngaruh sih. Ini mungkin agak ngaruh ya. Ini buat apa sih, lupa. Defense by covering them durable rocky skin. Ah, ini padahal lupa kalau ada itu.
Revelio.
Charles Rockwood Memories.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father,
Oh ya,
these are my colleagues from Hogwarts.
Oh gitu sih.
Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Oh. Depresi gitu mungkin ya.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Emang bisa bertahan kuat gitu? Ditaruh cuma di dalam toples doang.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What did Isidora remove from her father's chest in the memory?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
Oh gitu.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Trialnya berarti ada beberapa lagi ya. Tadi berapa orang sih, semuanya 5 kan ya? Si profesor-profesor yang ada yang masa lalunya itu. Ini yang ketiga barusan si profesor siapa tuh yang cewek. Oke, berarti masih panjang banget memang. Ini udah musim dingin. Akhirnya musim salju juga nih di Hogwarts. Capek banget gue lihat bajunya ya, rapih banget ini. Ganti lagi lah. Jadi tua banget ini penampilannya kayak gini. Read mail dulu bentar. Udah pada dibuka sih. Oke. Gearnya ganti dulu lah. Ini nggak nambah. Oke, berarti kita ganti topinya ya. Terus jangan pakai topi, udah bosan. Oh ya, gue juga mau ke Hogsmeade deh, mau ganti gaya rambut lagi nih. Kacamata juga kayaknya mau gua ganti deh. Ini bosen kacamatanya soalnya. Bajunya juga sama ini, kayak lagi mau pesta kostum aja gitu jadinya. Baju biasa aja lah ini nih. Nah ini aja nih. Salah. Terus ininya ganti lagi yang santai aja. Ini bagus nih. Ini mah udah pernah. Nah, kita coba dulu pakai ini deh. Nggak perlu pakai sarung tangan juga lagi.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Breed breeze. Breed breeze. Breeze apaan sih? Breeze apaan tuh? Ke Hogsmeade dulu, ukur dulu rambut, sama mau ke toko, nanti aja deh kayaknya. Saya mau upgrade ini sih, sapu terbang. Kita langsung travel aja.
Does it get any more?
The exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses. You don't ever want to hide. If any dark wizards come around Hogsmeade, a kalian? If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like Botox. Practices of the dark
Chips in the hat.
seem to fight amongst themselves, if you ask me.
Wow, pemandangan yang berbeda ya. Kalau misalkan ada saljunya gini beda banget, jadi kayak beda tempat. Ini nggak jadi es apa? Kita ganti gaya rambut dulu guys. Di mana sih? Ini tuh kan pinggiran, pokoknya kita sebelah sini deh coba. Rude and Pig shopkeeper Elipek tries to find good homes of stranded beasts. Ini.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Seems like a poor choice of inventory. Surely that's obvious.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these things appear by magic. Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Don't get me started on thwoppers. Most of the suppliers of thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's.
Perhaps it was your dealings with Froopers that led you to the precarious idea of stocking diricles.
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? Don't worry, I don't mind. Never had a still tongue in my head either. And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that all beasts are safe and well cared for. Right thing to do and good for business. Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
A treat to have you here. Yeah.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Oh, dia jual itu. Terus di sini kita bisa jual beast tangkapan kita, guys. Ini kita punya 2 nih. Kita jual 1 deh, coba ya.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Udah gitu
I'll
doang
not
tempat.
mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Ini ngapain di sini bisa ditangkap gitu ini? Ini bagus ya. Diri claw. Oh, udah pernah sini.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Di mana sih tempat cukur, lupa lagi nih. Oh, di situ. Nah, sini nih.
Come on in, come on in. Don't be shy. What is it you might be interested in?
Ganti ah. Ganti gimana nih? Wis. Kayak rambut cewek. Setiap ganti gaya rambut wajahnya beda-beda ya. Nah, ini aja lah.
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
Kacamatanya bikin jelek banget ya, dikasih rambut gini sama warna gini, kacamata gitu aneh banget wajahnya. Coba kacamata yang tadi sebelumnya. Better yang ini kayaknya. Ya udahlah, kasih kacamata ini aja. Quest baru ini kita kelas acquire the recall with the knapsack. Oh ini mah bis lagi ya. Oke, meet Poppy Sweeting. Kita coba ke si Poppy dulu. Kita main story dulu guys. Mungkin fokus ke main story aja ya. Kalau misalnya dibutuhin side story baru kita ke side story, mungkin gitu ya. Tapi kadang-kadang ada skill yang bagus juga gitu buat diambil dengan main side story. Si Poppy-nya di mana nih? Jauh juga. Wah, ya udah kita terbang aja. Kita terbang aja, guys. Oh, dia nggak bisa di sini. Kok warnanya gini ya?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Udah bisa kayaknya nih. Kita pakai hippogriff aja nih.
High wing, go!
What was that?
Nggak kena.
Faster, high wing!
Semuanya ditutup salju jadi kayak main di RDR2 waktu pas zaman awal-awal. Mau kemana ya?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Centaur. Walah, apaan ini?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look of.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Apa ini?
Pelts.
Kulit ya?
Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Poacher pemburu liar. Perasaan tadi udah kosong kok masih jadi penuh lagi ya.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No
Mana?
creatures
Oh,
though.
ini.
So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Gah! So it doesn't surprise me you're looking for bravery. You should go store on it yourself.
Enter the tent. Oke. Harus dipingsan-pingsanin dulu satu-satu kali ya.
We may have an intruder.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight, it's a disaster. And the first one of you's trying to pin it on me, you can count the minutes till you speak your last word. Loud as a troll you are. Nah, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a streeler. Need to let his trail stop smouldering. But then, you can find some good treasures. Yes, you can. I once found a copper pot what had a real gem in it. Amethyst, I reckon. Odd. Come to think of it, don't know who's
Nggak mau diem banget ini orang nih.
No, now I recall. It wasn't a pot for cooking. It had no handle. It was a burial urn.
Hampir aja ketahuan. Masih banyak ya.
So hurrah, me lads in Rookwood times is glad.
Come on.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Bola lagi. Harusnya pada dijualin ini. Ini pasti dalamnya luas.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Naga dong. Nggak main-main. Ngadunya bukan ngadu sabung ayam lagi, sabung naga. Sabung naga.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Gimana caranya ya?
You better be a beast. Don't know what Victor was thinking.
Oke. Pulang-pulang naga di sini. Oh, ke sana.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for one. No one hides from me. I'll spot you.
Tahuan dong.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Oh, ini ada tangga. Gua kira nggak buntu. Sabung naga dong. Sabung naga nggak tuh, bro?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's
Peluru naga.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon in you. I think you'll get it out of here.
Ah, salah. Ah, salah.
I've never been
Mana sih?
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? My mind. One less human.
Woi, jadi bisa berubah dong. Waduh, bagong sekarang nih. Damn.
See how you like this? There. Rather unwise. Coming back this way.
Now to finish the job.
Aduh, ngapain pakai itu? Hah?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Jangan bilang mau nyerang ke diri sendiri.
I suppose we'll find out.
Wow. Wah, naganya galak nih, mah cuy. Oh.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Ini anak mau jalan pulangnya. Kita ikutin coba ya, dia mau kemana.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term. Collect the field guide on intermediate transfiguration in the library.
Revelio. Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Di atas.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in library.
Revelio.
Di mana ya? Oh, ada ini nih.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you are interested. I will even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Before invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in the game of Quidditch? Snakebird, golden snuggery, golden sniglet. Ini kali ya.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Apa ya?
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Aduh, siapa ya? Nggak pada hafal nih. Kayaknya ini sih.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Salah terus nih mah.
A rune spore.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The stunning spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is, Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Salah terus jawabannya.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Virositiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Fluxweed.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbolus mimble. The Mimbolus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would in The Wizard and the...
His wand.
Incorrect. The story was created by The Snallygaster is...
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was... The part bird, part reptile is a Who is the Muggle Knight?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was... The three witches in the story are named Asha, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, the world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Galangantua.
No, the answer... The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding... You've answered all of my questions. You might not have got very... Thank you for humouring me by I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Places. Revelio.
You're my second favorite hero.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, harus ganti dulu ke siang ya.
There you are. The cross one's duelist to beat.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.